it going? Hope things are great. Welcome to my channel NK Academy. I'm Nandini and today I'm here to discuss with you present perfect continuous tense. Just a gentle reminder, till now we have learned simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and today we are going to learn how to use present perfect continuous tense. Your presence in this class shows that you are an advanced learner of English. So pat your back because present perfect continuous tense is an advanced tense. Both present perfect and present perfect continuous, they are the advanced tenses, whereas simple present and present continuous, they are basic tenses. So since you are learning present perfect continuous tense, I must congratulate you because you are an advanced learner of English. Okay, so let's begin. In this video, I'll be discussing what is present perfect continuous tense, when do we use it, what is the structure of sentences in present perfect continuous tense, positive sentences, negative sentences, questions and questions with WH words. At the end of the video, as is the practice, you will be taking a test to check how much you have learned. You can check your answers from the answer key which is given in the description section. So let's begin. Okay, let's see what's present perfect continuous tense. This tense is also known as present perfect progressive tense. It talks about an action that started in the past but it is still continuing. An action which started in the past but it has not ended, it still continues. That's the present perfect continuous tense. See the example. I have been teaching English since 2010. It means I started teaching English in 2010 and still I'm continuing. It is 2021 and I'm still continuing. So that is present perfect continuous tense. Here the structure of the sentence is subject plus auxiliary verb plus been plus verb plus ing. Verb in its ing form. I have been teaching English for the past 10 years. I is the subject. Have is the auxiliary verb plus been plus main verb in its ing form. Okay. Now, don't get confused between present perfect and present perfect continuous tense because both these tenses act like a bridge between past and present. But there is a difference. When we talk about present perfect tense, we refer to an action that started in the past but which has just finished, just completed. But when we talk about present perfect continuous tense, it is different. We are talking about an action which started in the past but which is still continuing. So that's the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. Let's see some more examples. I have been learning Spanish since 2010. Okay, I started learning Spanish in 2010 and I'm still continuing. I have been learning French for 10 years. I started learning French 10 years ago and I'm still continuing. Slow learner, I am a slow learner. I'm taking 10 years to complete. In these two sentences, two words are to be noted. One is for and the second one is since. These two words are used to talk about the duration of time and point of time. I have explained to you in detail in my present perfect video. In case you have some doubts, you can refer that video. But just a quick revision, let me tell you, for is used when we are talking about the duration of time, and since is used when we are talking about the point of time. Now let's see when to use present perfect continuous tense. First situation. We use present perfect continuous tense to refer the activities which started in the past and still continuing in the present. See the example. She has been learning to dance since 2019. They have been practicing for a week. I have been learning origami for a month. In all these sentences, the action has started in the past and it is still continuing. Second situation. We use present perfect continuous tense to refer to the activities that happened in the past, but it is not important when they happened. Okay, let's see the example. She has been visiting her friend a lot. He has been coming late. They have been repairing the road. In all these three sentences, the action started somewhere in the past, but we are not much bothered about when they started. Okay? Now, third situation. For things that are annoying, that are irritating. I have been doing laundry all day long. Okay? Doing laundry is not a pleasant thing. It is an annoying thing. They have been making a lot of noise these days. She has been irritating me throughout the trip. So, when you want to talk about the actions that annoy you and someone does it often, then you can use present perfect continuous tense. Look at these sentences, and if you want, you can repeat after me so that it will be a practice. I have been learning. You have been learning. We have been learning. They have been learning. She has been learning. It has been learning. It can be computer or it can be artificial intelligence. And then Rajit has been learning. Subject plus have or has plus been plus verb in its ing form. Ing form of the verb is also known as present participle form of the verb. So, in present perfect continuous tense, we use present participle form of the verb. Do you remember? In present perfect tense, we were using past participle form of the verb. We were using the third form of the verb, right? Take, took, taken. We were using taken, like past participle form of the verb. But here we are using ing form of the verb, which is also known as present participle form of the verb. Now let's see how to make negative sentences and their contracted forms. Now, you know it very well why we make use of contracted forms. Yes, you're right. We make use of them to speed up our conversation, to help us in communicating easily and effectively. So let's see, let's learn. I have not been learning. I haven't been learning. I have not been learning. You have not been learning. You haven't been learning. You have not been learning. We have not been learning. We haven't been learning. We have not been learning. He has not been learning. He hasn't been learning. He's not been learning. She has not been learning. She hasn't been learning. She's not been learning. It has not been learning. It hasn't been learning. It's not been learning. Now, let's make questions. Have I been learning? The answer can be yes, I have. No, I haven't. Have they been learning? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. Have we been learning? Yes, we have. No, we haven't. Okay. Now, there is a change in the structure here. Like first, the auxiliary verb is coming, next subject, and then been, and then verb plus ing. Must have noticed it. Now, let's see how it is with he, she, and it. Has she been learning? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Has he been learning? Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. Has Rajat been learning? Yes, Rajat has. No, Rajat hasn't. Now, let's see how to make questions using WH words. What have they been learning? They have been learning guitar. What has she been learning? She has been learning guitar. So on and so forth. You are just adding what or WH word before the question. Okay, the structure remains the same. We are only adding WH. So we have seen how to make positive sentences, how to make negative, how to make questions, and how to make questions with WH words. We have also seen the contracted forms and how to use them in present perfect continuous tense. I hope you all have understood the tense very well, because as I told you, you all are advanced learners of English. Okay, now it's time for the test. Take the test and check your answers. The answers are given in the description section. Let's see the test. Here you have to make the present perfect continuous positive and present perfect continuous negative. First, they / work here for 5 days. She / play all day. You / eat a lot recently. We / live in Paris for 6 months. He / play cricket, so he's tired. They / learn English for 3 years. I / cook, so I'm really hot. She / go to the cinema every weekend for years. It / rain, the roads are wet. You / sleep all day long. So all the best for the test. Take the test, do well. Now with this, we are done with present perfect continuous tense, and the next video I'm going to start past tense, and then we will be discussing all the 4 aspects of past tense: past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So see you in the next video, in which I'll be discussing simple past. Till then, goodbye. If you find this video useful and helpful, share with your friends, because when you share, you grow. Okay, bye. Stay blessed, stay happy.